Look, I know it's tempting sometimes. Right after you use a wet wipe to finish up your business, or maybe a piece of floss at the end of the day, it's so easy just to toss it down the toilet, flush it, and forget it forever. However, doing so is not only horrible for your home's plumbing, but it's also terrible for your city's drains, pipes, and so much more. So today, we're going to go over 14 things you should never ever flush down the toilet so you can save your home and your city. So without further ado, let's get into it with our first item. Wet wipes. Now, you've probably seen countless brands of wet wipes that say they're flushable right on the packaging, but do not fall for these lies. Most wet wipe brands, despite claiming they are flushable, don't break down in water at all, which is a huge issue for your home's plumbing and can cost you a fortune. And not only that, these wipes get backed up in your city's drains, leading to enormous clogs called fatbergs that take weeks, sometimes months to remove. So please, resist the urge to flush these down the toilet, and maybe get a bidet instead. Number 2, anything cotton. Now, we all know how good it feels to clean your ears with one of these things, or maybe clean your face with a cotton pad or something like that. However, after you're done doing so, the only place these should go is the trash. Flushing anything cotton, like Q-tips, cotton balls, cotton pads, etc., can lead to severely lodged pipes that create blockages and even broken pipes in your home. And that's because cotton is absorbent, so these things will only get bigger in your home's plumbing, which can lead to headache-inducing clogs. So don't do it. Number 3, we have menstrual products. This one might come as a shock to some of you, but tampons and pads or anything like that should never ever be flushed down the toilet. Why, you may ask? Well, like cotton, these products are meant to absorb and aren't designed to break down in liquid, meaning they'll only expand when you flush them and block your pipes. And not only is that an inconvenient and costly fix, but it's a little embarrassing, so just avoid it at all costs. Number 4, we have dental floss. Now, floss seems harmless to your plumbing. It's so small that it can't possibly cause any problems to your plumbing, right? Wrong. Usually made of nylon or Teflon, dental floss doesn't break down easily in water and can build up over time when flushed. But even worse, dental floss can essentially turn into a net in your plumbing system. It'll catch and hold onto other debris and can even wrap around parts of your septic system and burn out the motor. So although it looks like it can do no harm, never flush your floss down the can. Number 5, we have paper towels. Now this one might also be a shock because paper towels are essentially the same thing as toilet paper, and they both act in the same way. You know, they're supposed to clean stuff up. So how could it possibly be bad to flush this stuff? Well, it's simple. Toilet paper is designed to break down in water, but paper towels do the opposite, absorbing as much liquid as they can in each piece. And it's for this reason, like the stuff mentioned previously, that paper towels are horrible for your plumbing. So if you're ever stuck using a paper towel as an alternative to toilet paper, make sure it goes in the trash can. Number 6, we have medication. Now, we've probably all been there, right? You know, you're digging through your bathroom cabinet and you notice some medication that's gone out of date. And there's probably a toilet right next to you, so it makes sense just to dump it all down the toilet and forget it forever. But doing so is a really bad idea, not necessarily for your plumbing, but more for the environment. Sewage treatment plants are not designed to deal with all the various types of substances found in prescribed medications, and these substances will inevitably end up in rivers and oceans where they can potentially harm fish and marine life. So if you're ever stuck with any bad meds, make sure to trash them instead of flush them. Number 7, we have cat litter. Now, like flushable wipes, many brands of cat litter say they're flushable right on the packaging. And plus, it makes sense to flush down cat waste because, well, human waste already goes down the toilet. But there's some really important reasons as to why you should never ever flush this stuff. First, cat litter isn't flushable because it's designed to clump on liquid contact, and these clumps are a recipe for clogged plumbing. But more importantly, and way more disgusting, cat feces can contain toxic parasites that sewer treatments can't deal with, which means these parasites can get back into your water supply. So I'm sorry if you're drinking any tap water just now, but hopefully that serves as a good lesson to never flush this stuff down the throne. Number 8, we have goldfish, and not this type of goldfish. Now, you've definitely heard of people flushing down their passed away fish down the toilet, but this actually isn't a good idea. Like many other products mentioned previously, fish simply don't break down in water, which leads to increased risk of creating a clog in your plumbing system. So rather than flushing your fish, consider a proper burial. Number 9 is food. So I guess it is also this type of goldfish. Now I know most of you are probably not eating your food in the bathroom, and if you are, you probably need some help. But if you ever find yourself in a situation where it's convenient to flush your food down the toilet, please don't. While it is biodegradable and will break down eventually, food can cause clogs until that happens. Also, septic tanks aren't designed to dissolve food, so that could cause damage there too. Number 10 is some bleach. Now this might also come as a surprise to you because I'm assuming some of you have probably cleaned your toilet with bleach before, but doing so is a really bad idea, especially if you flush afterwards. Bleach is extremely corrosive and can cause extensive damage to your pipes. It also reacts with other substances in the drainage system, releasing toxic fumes. So next time you want to scrub down your toilet, maybe consider using vinegar instead of bleach. Number 11 is some gum. See, flushing gum down the toilet is a really bad idea because it's insoluble and can stick to things. Being sticky, it leads to increased risk of clogging your pipes. And since it's insoluble, the gum will never disintegrate, causing major risk for potential issues to your system down the line. Number 12 is hair. Now, I know that big ball of hair from cleaning your brush might be tempting just to flush down the toilet and get rid of forever, but this can cause serious issues to your plumbing in the long run. Similar to dental floss, hair can form sort of a net-like structure in your pipes, leading to clogs. And additionally, hair never dissolves, which creates even more risk for clogging your system. Number 13, contact lenses. Yes, I know they're tiny and can seem like they do no harm, but flushing these down your system is once again another horrible idea. Even though contact lenses are small, they're also hazardous because they degrade into tinier particles that adversely affect marine organisms and contribute to microplastic pollution. So for those using daily contacts, or any contacts as a matter of fact, make sure to trash them instead of putting them down your toilet. And finally, we have bandages. Now, some bandages are made of non-biodegradable plastic, which can pollute your water system when flushed down the toilet. But even if the bandages you use are biodegradable, flushing them down the toilet is bad for your plumbing because they can stick to pipes like how gum does and build clogs over time. So now you know 14 more things not to flush down the toilet. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below, and I hope you have a good day.